The House Foreign Affairs Committee is hearing on Benghazi. Undersecretary for Management Patrick Kennedy is in the hot seat, or was in the hot seat. I'm going to bring in now Republican Representative Ted Yoho from Florida. He is on the House Foreign Affairs Committee to shed some light on what happened with Mr. Kennedy today. So, did we get a lot of information out of him?
Yeah, Lauren, I think we did. I think we welcomed the information we got. We've got a long way to go. But anytime we get closer to what went wrong in this, I think it's a great way to proceed, and it's a great thing for the American people.